Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is our first episode of Rise of the Bloodmoon, a custom campaign from our DM Tyson. So we're a new group together, so we're still learning how to play with each other, I guess, if that makes sense. And the new programs we're learning how to use, so it kind of makes it hard to watch in the beginning, so it gets better on, but I promise you we'll get a lot better on later episodes when we actually get the feel of how to do this online. We've never done this online, so this is my first attempt to stream and post stuff for a D&D campaign, because I've always played D&D like in real life and with friends and stuff, and like in a living room or whatever. So it's the first time doing it virtual and online, so like I said, just bear with us, it'll get a lot better. Sounds like it's gonna be a great story to follow along with too, and we've got some amazing bat stories, I know for mine at least, when it does like get revealed out. But I hope you all enjoy it. Our next live stream is going to be on Saturday, I think about 6 p.m. Pacific time. So I'll be on my Twitch channel. Links to that down in the description. So hope you all enjoy. Till next time, peace.
And as for the pleasure of a viewing audience, I guess I'll start. I'm Tyson. I'm the DM. What's up?
Hello.
Terrible start. Terrible start. I guess I'll go since it's my channel that's going on. So welcome everybody to the channel. This is our very first session of Rise of the Bloodmoon, Tyson's homebrew world. This is the first time me actually doing this online. I played lots of times in real life. Before the pandemic, we played like all the time, and then our schedule split up, so we weren't able to play. So now I need to get my fits for D&D. So I moved on to online. So my name is Jugan. My channel is Sitspan Gaming. We're also streaming this on Twitch right now, also at Sitspan Gaming. So you can find us all there. Join our story. Go ahead. Next.
Who's next?
Go ahead. You're already talking.
Okay.
Don't forget to get your coffee mugs.
I'm Laban, or LP Crook, and my character is going to be Rebecca Shadow. And I have Instagram and all that stuff with LP Crook as my name.
I mean, they're going to see what kind of character you have on the stream anyway, but that's fine.
Well, just in case they're like, why is the dude playing a girl?
All right, Melody.
Less than 30 seconds into the introduction and we're already laughing. Nice.
That's how you know it's going to be time.
This is gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. All right. I'm Melody. I'm not active on social media, so you can try and find me, but I don't care otherwise. I'm a new player, so excuse me if I'm really stupid at first, but I'll try my best. That's it.
That's 2 more people.
Crickets.
A little bit.
Liv, you're up.
Liv, your turn.
Go ahead, Liv.
Hi, I'm Liv. My internet sucks, so if I turn my camera on, it dies. That's fun. And yeah, I play. Wait, what was my character name again? My character name is.
Great start, people. Great start.
Amazing, just immaculate.
Just let me be a square brain.
Okay, we share a brain cell, Liv. We share it.
Between 4 people.
Yes. Exactly, which is why it's so low. Anyway.
All right, Nero.
Neuro. I'm playing at the moment, a bard named William. Yes, that's it so far.
All right, we're ready to go, DM.
Perfect.
I still can't see anything.
Oh my goodness.
Alright.
Try refreshing your screen real quick.
Again? Oh god.
Yep.
Poor Liv.
Well,
If anybody wants to
just-
chip in and give Liv better internet, that'd be great too.
I don't know how to do that, even if I wanted to.
Oh,
Already
load
then.
it. Nice.
Oof.
I said,
Whoa.
you're in now.
Yeah. Wait, where's my person?
God, why am I blanking now?
Because you're on the spot.
And no. So you
It'd
come
be
into this
fine if we
world.
weren't streaming.
Oh, I can guarantee you that. Ugh. Making a fool out of myself here. We come into this scene following a group of 3 women as they walk down a road. Simple road.
Okay, it's walking.
They've been walking for a few days.
Eat.
They've been walking for a few days, traveling from the city to the southeast. They're headed towards a job in the town of Fellowell. In this town, they read a poster and it said, So we come in to see this group of 3 women as they finally make it to this town. They've been walking for a few weeks, and I'm gonna ask you 3 to introduce your characters then.
Okay, my character's Rebecca, and she's been like a soldier up to this point. She's been basically, I wouldn't say homeless, but she's kind of took over someone's home after they disappeared. So she didn't have a job or anything because she was too young at the point. So she was basically squatting on the house. And up until a few years ago when she hit adulthood, she started taking up jobs, and then she became a guard, and then decided, you know what, after basically adopting all these other street kids, that she needs a better job to support them all. So she figured adventuring, because they usually have higher prices, like 100 gold or something. And her friends are an elf and a tiefling named Mallory, and not gonna even pronounce your name, Liv.
Rude.
I just saw it as near May.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Hey, I was right.
So, Mallory,
Mallory.
Narame, Mallory. So the 3 of you finally make it to your destination. You see the town off in the distance, and as you approach it, it's not that big. It's like a town of maybe 1,000 people, most of them farmers and the general businesses that crop up around such industries. It's seemingly pretty calm, pretty peaceful. You've noticed as you walk here that the entire countryside around you is just fields after fields after fields. And it's pleasant. It's a nice place, but something seems a bit off. Normally, this time of year, as you'd be walking through the fields, you'd see people all over. There would at least be one farmer out in his fields in the harvest, but the fields seem empty. And the people you do see seem skittish. And no one is ever out there alone. It's slightly unsettling. As you guys finally cross the river and see the tavern that you guys have been trying to get to, what would you like to do?
Enter.
Yeah, basically, just go inside.
All right,
Can I look around?
go ahead.
It's just so cool. And then the sounds kick up. Love it.
I'll move you around. You're around, Liv.
Thank you. It's
Oh, poor
greatly
Liv.
appreciated. Fuck you too, Melody.
So- Get back here. As you guys enter the tavern, you walk in, and the place is pretty sparsely populated at this moment. There's like 4, 5 people around the tables. There's just this large, beefy man whose muscles are like, he's like a solid 7 feet tall. His arms are the like trees, and he's just wearing an apron, cleaning a mug over by the bar. As you walk in, it's like, it's lunchtime. There should be more people here. There's a weird-looking guy in a cloak off in the corner. There's a group of older people just sitting around a table, and then there's just a drunkard sitting on the bar. As you walk in, you just look over and you see the bartender just watching him. He just goes, "Oi, Silver Sword, what can I get y'all?"
I'll ask him if he knows anything about the job posting.
Hear about the job?
Yes.
All 3 of you?
Yes.
We are.
Indeed.
Thank God. Okay. The meeting's in about half an hour. From the letters I've got, there's a fellow coming on. That man over there in the corner, he's here for it too. I doubt you know each other. If you're all going to be working on this together, I'd suggest going over there and talking to him.
Okay.
Thanks for coming. I'll get you more details when the meeting's done.
All right. I thank the man.
Making his drinks.
I gesture the other 2 ladies to follow me over to the table with the strange guy in the corner.
And I believe it's time for you to introduce your character.
You see somebody with their feet caught up on the table, just finished his lunch or chow, throwing back some beer. Hello, how are you?
I ask him if he's here for the job.
Yeah, I was traveling across the country and, a little sparse on coin. I did a job with some weird dude that I didn't trust, so we parted ways. So, but got like 10 gold out of that, I believe. So I need more money. Just trying to do good deeds. That only gets you so far. Like, this place was nice enough to give me a free room for the night. I got in last night, so he told me the meeting was today. So
Has he given you any more details about the job?
no, he didn't. So
So I guess we just all have to wait then.
where y'all from?
Where are we from, DM?
I know.
You guys, see? Tabs. Which tab? Load. You 3, if my memory serves me correctly, are from the city to the southeast called Gull.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the capital of the province you guys find yourself in. It's a big city, large guard presence, but with all that comes a large population of the poor. So, poor, unfortunate, And as a result, the three of you have found you living most of your lives in the extensive tent city that just kind of cropped up.
Okay.
And by the way, you don't see anything in my face. I'm in robes. They start like at the top black and they kind of fit into like a very dark navy blue, and then at the end you have like cracks of lightning going down to the end.
Mm,
I keep my face pretty covered. All you can see is like the white of my eyes.
okay.
So Rebecca's a blonde hair woman, even though Token's got red, but she's got like blue eyes and like she's pretty pale for the most part. But she's got like a big shield and a sword, and she's like wearing like breastplate armor kind of thing. And she doesn't wear like a helmet or anything, so you can see her face clearly. But she informs you that they're from the capital, and she used to be one of the guards with Narami. May.
Narami. Narami.
I'll get it right eventually.
Narami. Ime.
And then there's me. I used to live in a house with the two of them. I decided soldiering was not something for me, so I kept the house in shape, earned money other ways.
She won't tell us.
No, I will not.
Leads some to assume.
While you're all having this conversation, yeah, Eunice, you're catching brief snippets of conversations from the table, like in the center of the room. Over there, it looks like there's two pretty old men, just commoners, and they're just work clothes, and then a slightly younger man in his like 40s, and they're just sitting there and they're just having this gruff conversation and mumbled, but you do get a few snippets. The one man is looking over to the younger man. It's like, oh, so what do you think? You think they can help us? I don't know. Don't think anyone can help us. Oh, no. Crops in? With winter coming, no one working, we could have a lot of problems. And that's just the general tone of their conversation. Just a lot of worrying, a lot of speculation on how well they're actually going to be able to do across the winter. Like, as it's, oh yeah, I should have mentioned, it's fall, it's autumn. All the crops are ready to be harvested. Really should have mentioned that earlier. My bad.
Better late than never.
So,
All right. So
inside the tavern, waiting a few more minutes, and then we once again see, well, another man. This one dressed in much more fancy clothing. He's got a helmet that covers his entire face, and as he walks down the path, gilded by chest-high crops on the other side, and he's just making his way in. See the same town? Nero, could you introduce yourself?
wait, do I see him yet?
Mm-mm. He hasn't
No,
loaded
he's
up as
still
a character
inside.
yet.
You're muted.
Oh yeah, I would have to walk in. So I guess I would walk in first. So
Your token's down by the bridge. You want to control him?
Oh, there he is. Oh, I like the feathers he's got in
As
his
soon
hat.
as I
He's
like
cool.
see him come in, DM, I do what I said I'd do.
move him.
Gotcha.
I don't know.
As y'all turn to look, y'all don't see me do this. Nobody sees me do this. I disguise myself.
Dan. Okay.
I need a
So, you walking along. As you walk into the bar, you see the same thing as always. Well, as I described earlier, it's the like somber-ish atmosphere. I mean, still pretty upbeat. I mean, it's a tavern at noon. People are like, yeah, drinks. But as you walk in, what is your passive, by the way?
Passive for which one?
Your passive
passive
perception.
12.
Did I roll
High
for
enough?
perception?
No need. Not right now. As you walk into the tavern and you just look around, you, Jugan, Blade One, you see him and it's like, oh, shit. And you three just see him just lift up his hand, do a few quick moves, and then you just see his entire form shift into that of a male drow, just sitting there in completely different clothing, looking haggard, a little gaunt in the cheeks, deep set eyes, and he's just sitting there with his drink, and it's just very sudden, very weird. You, William, when you walk in and you turn to look at this table, you see the drow from your most recent job sitting at a table with 3 other women just off in the corner.
What a player.
Amazing.
So I see a drow from the last mission.
You see the drow from the last mission.
Okay, so it's drow. Okay, I kind of turn in that direction. I have a matte face, so you can't see what I'm doing. So I'll just turn away and ignore what I saw and go straight to the tavern keeper. I rest lazily on the side, and I was like going, I just came into town. Do you have any good wine available?
I get up and walk towards the bar.
Oh, yes. Yes. Depends on what you call good wine. We have good wine for us. Yeah, the nobles may not agree with us, but hey, tastes better than beer and it gets us drunk.
I can't move myself.
So when you're drunk, I'll take 2 bottles. How much is that?
Gotcha. That will be. He looks over. That would be probably. He just goes down. He looks at his ledgers. I don't have a book with me, so I can't check my ledgers. That'll be 2 silver.
I toss him a gold and say, keep the change.
Bam.
Thank you. I'm assuming you're the last one here for the job.
Have I got
Is
to the
there a
bar
job?
yet?
And it's at this time, if you want to move your character around it.
I can't move it. Oh yeah, I can.
And you could, if you want,
No.
you could just move your. Yeah.
Oh, it takes
It's
forever.
about this time that, William, you see the drow just walk up right beside you and just lean up against the counter. Do what you may.
I whisper to him like kind of like a ghost, be like, "What are you doing?"
I lean very closely, still looking forward at the tavern keeper. Traveling.
I told you.
Rebecca's like, what is going on? Was he always a drow?
I told you. I will find you and haunt you for the rest of your days.
Wow.
How ominous.
The odd in line. Hope I can see you among the crowd. Have fun. I tap him in the back like putting a note behind his back, and I cast Blade Ward on him. Just walk away.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't let him even hit me. So
Would you like flinch away from me?
as soon as I see him try to move his hands, I reach up, grab his hand, and cast
You have no idea.
Shocking Grasp.
At this moment, as he starts seeing you both start to cast spells, the man across the bar there, the barkeeper, he just looks at both of you. Oi. Calm down, the both of you. You're both here for the job, right?
I dropped disguise self. I told you I never wanted to see you again because I didn't trust you. I look at the barkeep. You can't trust this man.
I look at the tavern keeper. No idea what he's talking about. Seems shifty to me.
I saw this man
Listen.
kill somebody in cold blood.
Well, in that case, I can't be trusted. Because I was following orders. Everyone has a past. Everyone has something. But if you're all here to help make sure the people of this town stop disappearing into smoke, then I'll trust you enough to give you some gold and help us out.
I'll do that. Sounds great.
I'll do it.
I do it on one
Megan's
condition.
just like pointing over at them, like, "Did you guys see that? He changed."
I look at William and said, I'm all about helping the innocent, but you have to promise me do not do anything that we no killing, unless in self-defense.
All right. I can promise that.
Have a truce for now.
So, while this little conversation / I don't know, confrontation is going on down by the bar, what are you three doing over here at your own table?
Rebecca's just like staring at them and still in awe that he just changed himself. And I'm like, poof. She's like, wow, did you see that?
Yeah, so you three are just sitting there like, huh.
Yeah.
Malloy
gonna
is
try.
watching wearily.
I'm just watching.
Two
I
new
have no
people.
expression.
What are your intentions besides obviously the mission?
Mhm.
Especially since one changed and it looked like they're having a bit of a tense moment there.
Did you walk up to us?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'm just gonna plot my character right there.
What you ask?
Well, after like that last moment, I kind of just took a seat somewhere close by. I tried to spend whatever. Took a seat. So I'm pretty. I'm still in your shot.
So, as all of you just start approaching in front of the barkeep, he'll just look. Okay then. So, I'm assuming that this is everyone who's gonna show up. This should be more than enough. Follow me.
After
And
you.
he comes around the bar and just starts making his way across the tavern. And you see him, he's going, just weaving through the tables, heading over this way. We'll have the meeting out here.
Wandering around.
Mallory taking a swim every once in a while.
Anyway. So, you follow him as he just weaves through tables, walks out there, takes his seat against the rail, and he just sits down. He just gestures to the rest of the chairs on this patio out by the river. Take a seat. Got some things to discuss.
Okay, so we all take a seat.
If I can.
I won't take a seat. I'll lean up in the corner on the wall.
I'm sitting on the rail. The railing.
Oh, interesting.
I think I am, at least. I don't know what I just did to my poor character. Because that's
So,
where the
as
grid
you
will
all-
allow me to be.
As you all find your seats, he's just, and you just see him just deflate and sigh. It's just like, finally, someone's answered. So, you all know the basics, right? I put it on the job posting. People are going missing. Consistently. At this point, it's like 3 people a week at least. What's been going on? It started just a man was out in his field, trying to get his chores done before nightfall and last to leave and didn't come back. We sent out a search party for him, and some of the search party went missing. Then, a boy, young boy, was out playing by the field. Ran into the wheat, didn't come back out. Things have been continuing in that vein for a while now. The jobs, it's not simple, because I don't even know what the job will entail. We're out of our league. There's something out there. It's grabbing people, and it's not leaving much of a trace. It's consistent, and the only eyewitnesses don't want to speak about what they saw. I have the payment promised. What would you like to say?
Rebecca asked if she can get the list of people's names that don't want to speak. So she's gonna go ask them anyways.
Mallory sighs and says, "So we haven't a clue of what we're up against, and we have no clues to go off of. This will be fun."
There's some clues. There's the areas where the people disappeared. There's not much of a connection I can make in between them, but the people are always alone. And it's not really a specific place either. If the rumors I've heard are true, even people over in Bradville, a solid 2 days travel east across the river. Some people have disappeared, but not like this. If everything I can know is right, the majority of people disappearing from the farms around the city, around the town. If you want to know who has allegedly seen some things, then you'll want to talk to, what's her name? Margaret. She was old Tim's daughter. She lives on a town about 3 miles north. Apparently, if she's to be believed, as her husband went out to get water at night, she's watching out the window, and she saw him get taken. I need to drink less while I'm at work. Anyway, that is about the only lead I can give you on this, unfortunately. If there's other things in town you want to learn about, there's always the church. if you want to talk to someone a little more faithful oriented, there's Michael over at the church. He's the town's priest as well as our alderman. Any questions?
So just two people are probably willing to talk to us, is what you're telling us.
Oh, many people are willing to talk to you. It's simply a matter of finding people around. Everyone who has possibly seen this, the vast majority of them, we don't know where they are. They're gone, as far as I can tell.
But the other people
I have minimal
from the search party-
dealing with this sort of stuff. The rest of the people from the search party, there's... It was night when they were searching. Probably not the best idea on their part, but hindsight. They might know something, maybe. But I wouldn't count on it. Just to, Theo, guess. Yeah. Any other questions?
Can you write down the locations for us to go so we can go investigate them? See the scene of the crime kind of thing.
And do we know exactly
Any
what might be
sensitive
taking them?
subjects to any of them?
We have no idea. As far as we can tell, they leave footprints, we can tell you that much.
Animal shape.
But all of a sudden they'll do a green field. Like boots. But you'll follow the trail, it'll go into a field, and then the trail will disappear.
No holes nearby? No evidence of being dragged?
A winged creature, maybe?
The mole men.
How serious?
I don't know.
Is there any sensitive subjects for any of the people we can talk to?
Well, gonna go talk to old Tim's wife. I would suggest not asking the questions you're probably going to ask if you're worried about sensitive topics. But
It's more of just the fact that if you
information.
touch upon a sore subject, you're typically going to get more information than if you didn't.
Oh, I am not going
Rebecca's
to
like,
question
don't
your
mind her.
methods if
She's
you're
just,
helping us.
a button pusher.
Well, when you do piss someone off, they'll
Observe the ledge
just scream
she's
the
leaning
first thing
on.
that comes to mind with them. So, assuming
True.
we use this logic and it works out, we'll hear what we need to hear.
All right. In that case, that's the basics information I can give you. As long as I'm doing this job, you'll all have a room here. I can guarantee you that much. And I will let you know, I do have your payment already in the back. Just to make sure, just giving you that. You will be paid, is what I'm saying.
Alright.
I poke
Right.
out. Like, does
And-
the free room count with morning breakfast?
For
You hear you see
Why
Blade
not?
Wind just lean off the wall and start heading out.
okay.
Rebecca's like, oh, are we leaving now?
I just stay to wait for my wine first before I'm doing anything else.
Oh, I should say I finished chugging my
Yeah,
ale
he's like,
and start walking
"Alright."
out.
Okay. Yeah. Steve over here will just look at y'all like, okay then.
Good luck.
If that wraps everything up here, I have a bar to run. And
Alright.
Time Rush, if you could call it that these days, will be coming soon. If you have any questions, any further questions on this subject, people who can help would be either I, or like I said, Michael Fell out the church.
Okay, so where
Oh.
are we going?
I'm standing out front waiting for everybody to come out. We don't have horses, do we?
I don't.
You do not.
Well, so I'll pack one of the wines and just uncork the other one with my teeth and just start drinking as I head out.
All right. Let's head to the location.
That's what the entire group's doing? You're just gonna start following the road he pointed you guys down?
Yep. Gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So we gotta go
As-
talk to this Matt. What was her name?
Morgan, I think it was, or
That was M.
Yep, Morgan.
Morgan. Yay. Yeah, I'd say let's go talk to Morgan first.
I thought it was Margaret.
Eh. It something that starts with an M.
It's Morgan.
It's now official. It's Morgan.
Nice.
I could have sworn it was Margaret.
Well, you're wrong now.
Okay.
This isn't a DM making up names on the spot.
You sure about that?
So where was Morgan at?
You see a Bob, it's
Said
definitely
the guy, Steve, I believe he was, said she was 3 miles north.
Very
A farm 3
vague.
miles north. Well, if you want to go back in and ask him for more details.
Yeah, did she live in a house or something? Let's go. I'll do that. Screw it.
Hello?
Hello?
That's it.
I've had a question about Morgan.
Hmm?
You've told us that she
What is
lives
it?
about 3 miles north, that's correct, but how will we know when we find her?
Yes.
What does her house look like?
Ah, right. Her farm, specifically. There's a few up there. It's the third farm down by the old mill. The old flour mill.
Alright.
Her family owned it at one point or another, but it's gotten obsolete ever since they started using the one in town with the road that's powered by the river.
Darn technology.
But yeah. So pretty much walk to the north, and when you see the old flour mill, the farm next to it, that'll be the one.
Alright then. Thank you.
No problem.
Alright, I want to go back and tell the group now.
Okay then.
What do you mean it collides with the wall? Let me out.
Open the door.
Never.
She burst through the door.
Do you have a location?
Ah yes,
I do.
doors.
He said her house will be the third down, right next to a flour mill, an old one, so it's not working anymore.
DM, would I have passed that on the way in?
You would have, yes, because you came from the north. It looked like it was in a good condition, but wasn't really working.
Okay.
Wasn't running.
I know where that's at. I passed it on the way in, coming into town. Came from the north, so I know exactly where it's at. So let's go.
Perfect. Lead the way.
Or lead the way, GM.
So, as this point was not, as this location is not important enough to have a map as of this point in time, we will be staying on this map and we will be talking through this.
Wonderful. We'll stay by the trees and stuff.
Nice.
You could just put us on that mill map that you had.
We're not there yet.
So as you guys just start heading down the road, this road leads you actually through the town proper. You guys are just walking and it seems to be more of the same. You've passed small towns like this all the time. It's not that impressive. It's not that hard. It's just like small town, small buildings, like nothing at all is more than one story. And the monotony of just all these houses is broken up by, at one end of the town, the far east side, the town just seems to be surrounding a hill, and on top of the hill, there's a large church. Larger than anything else around here, actually. It's like solid 30 meters tall, just this great big stone church. You see one giant stained glass window, like that's at the top of the steeple, I think it's called. And that's just like has a wheat sheaf on it, emblazoned in there. A lot of you would know that in towns like this, the principal deity worshipped would be. You would all know that the principal goddess worshipped in small towns like these is Chianti. Well, Chiante. All these names are weird. They're all weird, hard to pronounce. But the goddess of agriculture. And just based on how this town's built, it's pretty obvious to see that that church is possibly the oldest building in this town. So you guys just gonna continue down the road towards the farmhouse?
Yeah.
Yes, but I'm
believe
gonna
so.
make a comment being, I can see where all the towns that money went to.
What does that mean?
Means everything else is small, while the church is just huge. Especially that stained glass window. That had to be expensive.
I want to break it.
Jesus! Why?
Wow.
I just heard huge stained glass window. I want to break it.
Vandalism.
Yes.
Rebecca tells her no, that we're here
Do we
to
see
make
it? Like, do
money,
we see this?
not pay.
Like, are we seeing her like winding up with a rock or something?
Well,
No, I'm gonna break it. I'm just saying that I want to.
Oh.
I'm not
It's
going to.
across the entire town, like a solid 500, 600 feet away.
You sprints
Oh,
over
good.
with a rock in hand.
Yes.
Shot put.
Oh god.
Do
But
we
yeah.
hear her say this?
Yes.
No, she
You hear
ain't
me
being
say
quiet.
that I want to break
She
it.
said it
said
out
it
loud.
out
She
loud.
said it out loud. She
Okay.
wants to break the window.
Then when Bladewind walks forward, I use presentation to make a glass shattering sound. Just the spell to make the sound. Just psh.
Nice.
I don't know what to say to that.
Nothing else. Just make the sound.
What do you
You
think
hear
they
it,
use
then
in
nothing
credit
happened, walk-
holders?
keep
Silver or
walking.
gold?
No window breaks, but you hear a window breaking.
Rebecca turns and looks, and it's like, you didn't break something, did you?
I didn't break anything yet.
I saw her. It went in around the corner. Small.
Turns to Rebecca. It's too early in this for vandalism. I'll do that next week.
Mallory nudges her with her elbow. Are you sure it's too early? I mean, they could have silver or gold candle holders in there. A hole in the window might make it easier to get in.
FYI,
Okay, we'll
the
post
window
some
is at
vandalism
the
for the next
top
hour.
of the church.
Eh,
That window
got it.
is
Got
30
it.
feet up.
the higher it up, the more valuable stuff there might be in the top.
No.
No? I'm sad, never mind.
I turn
See
around
when
as I'm casting. Start
that
emulated
sounded
like I'm.
a robot that was sinking in like lava.
DM,
I
your
don't mind me being square
your
brained.
camera is frozen. But you hear Blaywin. Blaywin hears this. He turns around, starts crackling lightning in his hands. We're not here for this. We're here for this job.
Rebecca's
William,
like,
I know what you
"Thank
did.
you."
William, I know what you did. Nice try. Don't keep doing it. I folded
I
around,
have
turn around, and start
no
walking
idea
back.
what you're talking about.
Ooh, someone's here to keep us in check.
My passive perception for that is pretty high, so I know what you're talking about. And then Billy Wheaton turns around and keeps on walking.
As you continue forward, you eventually exit the town and you get into the usual dirt paths. They're dusty. There hasn't been rain in a long while. And on either side of you, it's just like grain all over the place. Sometimes there's just like waist high
there it is.
fucking wheat,
There's
just
some
golden
music.
flowing in the breeze.
I'm about to turn that
Other
down.
times there's like,
It's intense.
you do notice. Yeah, the base settings of it is loud for some reason.
Wonderful.
About the
I was
only
turning it down for
really
stream.
interesting thing you guys can about the only really interesting thing you guys can see out in these fields is the occasional scarecrow that's just kind of sitting there doing its scarecrow thing, just kind of meh, T-posing, hoping to scare away ravens.
Just like Jeepers Creepers.
Nice.
Never seen that.
What?
Not a horror movie guy.
It's actually not that scary.
It's on the cover of the movie, so
It's really not that scary. It was.
Anyway,
Anyways,
as you guys continue to walk down the path, you eventually do see the mill off in the distance. Like I said, it's still in good repair, it's just not functional at the moment. And with a winding path leading down from the hill it's on, down to a farmhouse, there's a farmhouse. No shit, of course there is. By this point, it's getting to about, I'd say about 2 o'clock, 2:30. And as you approach the farmhouse, you'll see that it's slightly in disrepair. Like, everything looks like the chores have been done. It looks like it's all painted, it's a nice house, but you do see things like the laundry is still out and it looks like it's been out for a while. The well is still got its bucket hanging out, like hasn't been used in a while. And it just seems a little off.
can we do a perception check?
If you'd like to, go ahead.
it's our first roll, guys.
Hey,
Interesting.
how do I do it?
Who's doing it though?
I'd like to know
Are
what
we
to-
all doing it?
Can we all do it?
Well, who wants to make the perception check and what are you looking for?
What seems off exactly? Kind of.
Wait, how do you do that?
I used the D&D Beyond sheet.
Yeah, I think you just click on what perception.
I got an 11.
I'm just gonna type in Discord.
Wait,
It's easier.
what?
If you use the Beyond 20
Oh, the Beyond
thing
one.
that
Extension. I don't know if anybody's done it.
Yeah. If you double click on your character, otherwise, there should pop up a character sheet on your screen from the game.
Oh, I see.
and you can
Wait,
click
what?
perception from there.
I apologize to anyone who's watching this.
I'll probably edit.
Eventually, this is going to be smooth.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Wait, what am I doing?
You just
So
do a
on
normal
the-
roll?
On the Foundry page, double click your character, and a character sheet should pop up.
Okay, I'm on the character sheet.
And then make sure attributes is highlighted, and you should see all your stuff, and just select the perception.
I can't see my perception. Goes off the page.
You can scroll it a little bit.
Oh, I can't.
I got 16.
So, with those rolls as general, as you guys are walking up, you can piece together that it looks like it's just in general disrepair. As if somebody hasn't been doing the general tasks that are usually needed to maintain overall, I don't know, functionality, maintenance. It just looks like it's been a bit neglected the past month.
I take a seat on the well and gaze down.
It's a well. There's water at the bottom. It's pretty simple. I should probably give a better description of this place. So you got a one-story farmhouse that's just kind of in the center of a ring of like a fence that just kind of borders all around it. There's a barn over to the southwest side of it that looks like it's for animals and equipment. And there's a shed attached to this house. That the house is only like 40 by 40 feet wide and like one story. And it's just got a simple slanted roof. Doesn't have a peak. It's like just an overall kind of low-income farmer's house. Low-income commoner's farmer house.
I'll walk up and knock on the door.
Okay. As you walk up, just go. You hear from inside? Who's there?
Bloody Wind, one of some of traveling companions. We took the job to investigate the disappearances. We were told to come meet with you by Steve, the bartender at the Silver Sword Tavern.
Oh, you mean Ironfoot, right?
Wait,
Yeah, Steve.
yeah, Steve. Oh, yeah, Steve from the Silverside Tavern.
Hmm.
Silver Sword.
Oh, okay. You just hear like chink. You hear just her opening a processional locks on this door.
While she's doing it, I step back away from the door.
Okay. And as it opens up, you see a pretty plain looking woman in her 40s or something. She looks pretty tired. She looks pretty haggard. And she's looking at you with like, there's suspicion in her eyes and a bit of fear. You can tell that much right off the bat. So you took the job, right?
Yes, we took the job. Steve told us to come out and meet with you, so we know where they can start our investigation of the missing people. Do you have any idea how they're going missing or who's taking them?
I prefer not to talk about it.
Well, for us to help you, you kind of need to talk about it. I understand that it might be hard for you, but for us to be able to do our job, we need all the information that we can get.
All right, come in. And she'll step back and she'll open the door wide enough for all of you to come in.
All right, well, come on, guys.
All right, we'll follow in.
Yeah, I'll get off from the wheel and walk in. Still drinking wine for the past 3 miles.
You've done the first. How How
Here we
hard have
go.
you been drinking this wine?
Very hard trigger for this.
In that case, make it fucking Constitution saving throw.
Wow, okay, I'm gonna fail this one.
I thought you were maxed out on Constitution.
No, it's the lowest one I have. Saving throws.
Yeah.
18.
You're feeling good. You're feeling good. You got a good buzz going. Still got the second bottle of wine.
Okay.
Just kind of set that one empty bottle down on a fence post, follow everyone in.
Oh, if I finished it, I'm uncorking the second one.
Yeah. You just spent an hour walking through a dusty ass trail through fields with people who don't seem like they want to talk. I'm pretty sure you're chugging that wine pretty hard. Fuck. Need to get a better setup for this. But yeah, as you all follow her into the house, you notice that the general disrepair you've seen outside continues in. There's a thin layer of dust on the floor, along the shelves. Everything's a little out of place. Like, instead of, for example, on the countertop, as you follow her into the kitchen area, you'll see that there's still dishes set out. They're still dirty. There's a few pots and pans sitting around. And she herself is just like fidgeting. She's just kind of twiddling her thumbs, looking around nervously.
There's no need to be nervous. We're coming good tidings. Don't mind Bard over there. He's alcoholic. He means well.
He's interesting.
Rebecca's like, yeah, we just want to bring everyone back alive if we can.
She turns and looks around. So, what do you want to know?
We would like to know where we should start looking. If you have any information how these people are disappearing, what's taking them, any information that you can give us to help us out.
Well, my husband was one of the first ones taken about 2 months ago. Or was it a month ago? It's hard to remember. It was midnight. Underneath it was hard to see. We heard sounds coming from the mill up on the hill. He said he was gonna go check it out, just to make sure none of the local boys were having a party or something up there. As he left the house, I was watching him out the window. As he started into the field, I turned away. When I looked back, I couldn't see him anymore. I heard him scream. It sounded like it was coming from the windmill, from the flour mill up on the hill. And I don't know much else. I went outside myself to go after him, but as I got out there, it was as if every living being just stopped making noise. The wind itself just stopped. I don't think anyone will ever believe me, but I swear to you, there was a being made of shadow that was coming down the path from that mill towards me. It was flanked by the crows. They were following it, circling it. Oh, God. And you see her just take a seat and just put her head in her hands and just take a moment.
I'll walk over, put my hand on her back. We're here to help. Which way did this entity go? Did it go back where it came from?
I don't know. It was walking towards me. I ran into the house. Could still hear my husband screaming for minutes after that.
And this all happened, you said, a month ago?
Yes. I don't know. Whatever else is happening. I don't know why. I'm still here. I swear to you that some nights the shadow is out there. It's walking around the property. It's trying. I don't know what it's trying to do. It's trying to get to me because I saw it. But the crows haven't left. We never usually have crows. That's what the bloody scarecrows are for. But there's a flock of scarecrows that has been a flock of crows, of ravens, that has been sitting on that gray flour mill. They haven't moved. They haven't left. They've been circling the mill and my house for a month now.
Can I roll an insight check?
Go for it.
$22.
Oof. She's scared shitless right now. She is telling you everything she can, and she seems like... It sounds like she herself doesn't believe what she's saying, but knows it's true because she lived it. She doesn't know what's happening, but she is scared for her life right now.
All right, calmer. So I promise you this on my life. I will figure out what this is and take care of it for you.
Thank you for your words. I don't have many leads, but given everything that's been happening, I have not left the house much.
It's probably
ever
best.
since. I don't know why, but every time I've seen that shadow, it's come up to the house. I've seen it looking in the windows, but it's never come in.
Okay, well, at least you gave us a place to start, so. I turn back at the guys. Do you want to start now, or do you want to start in the morning?
Rebecca says we should look around the property some more. I think we should do probably like an Arcana check around the property, but then she also says we should probably go check out the mill while it's still light out, and then we might want to stay the night around here, closer to the house. Seems very suspicious.
I look at more.
Agreed.
I turn back to Morgan.
Can I search the property?
I think we should search the mill. Seems like everything's happening near the mill, so.
I mean, we can split up, divide and conquer, or do it all together.
I think we'd have
As long
a
as we're
chance of
at
staying
least
alive as a group.
one other person with us,
Yeah,
Buddy
from the sounds
system.
of it. Yep.
buddy system
Dibs
definitely.
on Rebecca.
Okay.
I'm not partnering up with William right now, so y'all can partner up and I'll talk to her for a second if y'all want to head out.
Wanted blade one.
What?
For a partner. Make it another swig.
I look at William and say, "You got to be effing kidding me."
Oh, that's fine. I'll take that.
Seems like you have a
alcoholic.
problem with me, but I never had a problem with you.
You know good and well why I have a problem with you right now. At first, I
Really?
trusted you, then you broke our trust, so it's going to take a while to rebuild that. So, and
Sounds like you guys had a bad breakup.
we're working on a job together, and the reward was bringing back alive was double the gold, and this guy straight up murdered a dude right in front of me in cold blood. So I only got half the gold. So
Yeah, he was a bit I was a bit forward and he got offended. So
you're so drunk right now. So
How mature of you both.
Hey, I'll make this easier on both of you. I'll take the alcoholic.
good idea.
Becca's gonna walk outside while you guys are still talking.
All right,
And
let's go.
I turn back around to Morgan and ask her, if we have to stay the night, you have rooms for us?
Yes, there's rooms in the house. There's enough space in the barn if you'd like to stay there. The barn has a loft that has some hay in it, if that would work.
I'm gonna pop my head back in and interrupt both of you. One of you guys needs to keep an eye on Rebecca. Make sure nothing happens to Rebecca while we're gone.
Thought you
Wait,
were taking Rebecca with you.
Yeah, I went
Not
outside.
Rebecca. What's her name? Morgan.
I'll be happy to stay.
Yes?
Yes.
And I'm hoping it's not going to be the drunk one. So,
No,
Uh,
I'm taking the drunk run out to the mill. I don't know about you. What are you doing?
I'll
I
stay.
don't know what's going on here. I walked out.
I'll
I'm going to
I'll
the
stay with
village.
Morgan. No worries.
Okay, so who's going where and doing what?
I really want to go to that mill with the drunk one.
I'll investigate the house, see if that shadow's done anything to the house or whatever, because she says coming up to the windows, so that's what I'll be doing. I'll be staying near Morgan and investigating the house while they're investigating outside.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I'll just follow.
Two. Who's going to the barn? I wasn't focused, sorry.
Rebecca and
Me?
So that's not on this map, so don't worry about that. But
okay.
as you guys leave the house and just start walking towards the barn, when you get in there, just a basic once-over reveals that it's a pretty old barn. It's still in good condition, but there's a few rotted boards here and there. Some stuff is shifting or not. There's a few hens in there. There's a rooster. You see supplies for larger animals, but you don't see any of them there. What are you looking for in here?
Signs that there may have been someone else in here besides Morgan.
Just general signs for activity, okay? Roll investigation.
Rebecca's like, I hate chickens. And roosters.
Okay, so that's 20, and what did you get?
Live.
What?
Have to roll for investigation.
Yes.
I have to go for investigation. Alright.
Yep. Just double click your character and then just go down the street. Sheet.
Yeah. Sure.
Words. Words are
Yep.
fun. Ooh.
Oof.
Nice. I do not.
He doesn't notice anything.
So as you walk in, never mind. As you're just looking around this old barn, you're like, oh, this is cool. Then as you step on a board here, and your foot just goes through the floor.
Nice.
And it's just like, oh, okay. And then as you do that, you're just trying to get up off the floor. And as you look up, there's the rooster and it's just staring you in the eyes.
This is the point where Rebecca like kind of kicks at it and is like, I hate chickens and roosters.
The rooster's just looking at you guys like with these beady little eyes that have more intelligence in it than they should. It's like,
Ew.
this rooster does not trust you. Anyway, Rebecca, as she's doing that and you're looking at this situation, dealing with it, you do notice that on the floorboards that she just broke, underneath it, it looks like there's a small space in between the floorboards and the actual ground.
Okay.
And you see in that space what looks to be a fine black powder that doesn't really represent much of anything else you'd usually find out here.
Let's see, insight for that?
I'd say, well, what are you gonna do now that you just see the black powder?
Like, kind of like reach down and rub it between her fingers kind of thing. See if she figure out what it is.
Okay. I'd say this would be nature.
Nature? Oof.
Not bad.
It's pretty good for not being good at nature.
DM, Blade Wind whips out a piece of copper wire. Oh, are they within 120 feet of me?
Yeah, like the barn itself is only like 40 feet away from the main house. It's
All right, I rip out a copper wire. Rebecca, have you found anything? You can reply to this message.
It's like, holy crap, who's that?
This is Blade Wind, by the way. You can reply to this message too.
as you can hear the screaming from across the yard. It's just, you can reply to this message. What the fuck?
Just like, I found some black powder.
Wait, what do I do? I'm confused.
You're basically
You see Rebecca
Sitting
talking to
there.
herself.
There you go. You're sitting
Yeah,
there.
you see her freaking out. And like you, who are essentially having a staring contest with a rooster at this point, do notice that the hole you created in the floor, with Rebecca actually reaching down and just doing some light searching of it, there's like a fine, dusty black powder underneath, in between the floorboards and the actual ground beneath them. And she's just sitting there, essentially freaking out and screaming to herself.
Screeches into the void.
What is Morgan doing right now?
She is just going about her, she's going about ramp chores. And with that insight you rolled earlier, you can't tell, she is calmer than she would have been. As in, with you guys around doing stuff, she is taking this time to actually go outside and do some of the chores that need to be done outside when she's certain that she's pretty safe.
I mean, I'll still keep in like kind of like a earshot or visual around. As I'm doing that, can I investigate the house, make sure there's nothing crazy?
Sure. What are you looking for around that? I was just like,
Anything out of norm what she was describing. I rolled a 13.
okay. As you're just doing an outside round of the house, you're walking around, you're looking, it doesn't seem like there's much of any difference with the house itself. it's just a house. The windows are locked, the doors shut tight mostly. Doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary.
All right, rip out
And-
my. Okay.
And I was just gonna move to Rebecca and just say, you're not familiar with many things out in nature. You grew up in a city. You grew up in the Guard. You didn't really learn this shit. But you have been in the Guard long enough to know that some people some guardsmen have dealt with some beings before that this powder isn't natural. It isn't formed by any dirt. It's not made of earth. It's not gunpowder. It's not salt. It smells almost sulfurish. The best you can tell is that this is just some sort of powder with sulfur in it.
Okay. Am I still telepathically communicating what? Can I communicate that to Baldwin and tell him I don't know what this is, but I found this in the barn?
Yes.
Well,
Okay, so
I have to send my message first, which I'm about to do.
yeah. Okay. Send your message.
Rebecca, Playwood again. Check the house. There's nothing out of ordinary. Seems like a normal house. You have anything new?
just this black powder, it kind of smells weird. I have no idea what it is. Maybe need another nose or eyes to check it out.
Copy. Sounds like you found some sulfur. Dan, would I have any knowledge of that for any creatures? I might leave that.
Make, I'd say, history or arcana check.
I'll do history. I have nothing in Arcana. 19 for history.
19. You would know that sulfur itself, natural sulfur, comes from rocks in the mountains. And it's usually like a yellowish powder. Oh, shit. Oh, God, my TIF phone's at 10%. Okay.
Ugh.
So,
Put it on the charger.
Problematic.
yeah, I will. Here, real quick. But you do know that specific monsters, usually from the lower planes, they don't stick around when killed. They go back to their original point and their bodies burn off. But one of the most telltale signs of these beings being in existence is a sulfuric smell that they produce. And the powder that gets left behind when they burn away usually smells of sulfur.
Okay. I'll relay all that to Rebecca. Basically, it sounds like we're going to have to go find them because when they're done with their stuff, the bodies burn off. We just got to find out where they're coming from then.
Can Rebecca look for like a board or a trap door that lifts up from the floor?
Go for it. Investigation.
20.
As you're just looking around in here, can't seem to find anything. There's no trap doors. There's no secret hidden. I mean, you do find a loose floorboard. You open it up, and there's like a bottle of moonshine sitting in there. But
Is it full?
yes, it's full. It's clear. You crack it open to smell it, and oh shit, is it strong?
I won't drink any, but I'll take it.
William's gonna want that.
Someone might want it. A good, good,
In the
I
industry,
wonder-
a fight
Cool.
with the rooster.
I sent a message to Melody, or
Mallory.
Mallory, This is Bladewind. Rebecca found some sulfur and stuff, so it sounds like these creatures are vanishing after they get done doing their duties. We probably have to find their lair. And but you haven't found anything? You can reply to this message.
Mallory nearly trips and eats shit because that catches her so off guard.
I pause from drinking just to stare at you.
I look over at Willem. Did you hear that? Am I crazy? What was that?
Perception check.
Go for it.
I still want to know if I can fight that rooster.
I mean, you can punch the
11.
rooster if you want.
Bah!
You hear no sound. There is no sound coming around.
Crazy.
Malari, this is Bladewind again. Did you get my message? You can reply to this message.
Mallory jumps again because what is that? But decides to calm down and just reply. Nothing yet, but we're looking around.
And with that, we'll go over to those guys at the fucking mill.
I'll send her another message. Copy y'all. I'm still at the house. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary. Just keep me posted.
Jumping over to these two, like a couple 100 feet away.
To you.
If we want to go on a break, we
Okay.
can. While you...
Have fun
By all
with
means,
this.
just to get everything back. into
All right,
shape.
guys, we're going to go on a short break for people in YouTube. Be a little fancy editing. You won't miss a thing on YouTube. And we're back.
Perfect.
Combat with the rooster.
Have a brawl with the rooster. Let's go.
Not yet.
Combat with the rooster.
Disappointing.
So,
Rude.
I would love to see Liv lose to a rooster, just because they have little claws and just scratch her the fuck up. It'd be great.
We're level 1. It's possible.
Yeah. Yep. It's true.
Do it. Make her lose to the rooster. I want to see that. I want to see that. Get her.
Roll an attack with disadvantage because you're afraid of the...
Yes.
So you have one leg still trapped in the floor.
Oof.
All right, DM, take it away.
okay then. So, the two who are here are William and Narumi, right?
Mallory.
Mallory. In that case, who in a chaos of tokens is actually Narumi anyways right now. The two of you are out here. As you approach the windmill itself, you see there's a pumpkin patch surrounding it, which, yeah, it's a pumpkin patch.
Pumpkins.
But I'd like the both of you to roll perception checks.
Okay.
Five.
Makes sense. You're drunk.
21.
Well, William, you're still chugging wine.
Is it time for to roll another constitution check?
I was just gonna ask that too.
Yes, yes, it is.
Mallory is about to snatch that from you.
All right,
Yeah.
let's see. 17. It's not too bad.
Not bad, not bad.
You're
He's
still
just
okay.
focused on his wine, that's all.
You're
Nice.
getting drunk, but you're not drunk yet. If you know what I mean.
Not like falling over. But
Little
yeah.
buzz. Little buzz going on. Starting to have a fun time.
But you, Mallory, whatever, whichever one it is,
Close enough. I'll take it.
as you're approaching this, you're approaching the mill itself, and you realize Morgan wasn't lying. There's like a flock, there's 40 ravens just sitting on top of this mill. and just looking out towards the both of you as you approach. All their heads are facing towards you. They're all standing there, stock still. Perched about solid 50 feet up.
Creepy.
So we see lots of crows, just
Ravens.
Yep.
ravens.
Lots of crows and
Blackbirds.
ravens.
You know,
Just
birds that are black.
perched on top.
Nowhere down at the bottom, like they're not hanging out with the pumpkins or anything like that.
Nope, they're sitting on top of the mill looking towards the farm.
DM, while they're doing this, can I take a short rest?
I'd say the entire walk from yeah, you would have gotten a short rest in since you cast your spell earlier.
So I just go, haunted windmill. Sounds fun.
So
And what do you want to do?
I want to gain a spell slot back. I thought I would. Never mind.
that's a long rest.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
So, Rebecca, William. No, not Rebecca. Why is that the token that's showing a name?
Leaving you look so
I see your
uncomfortable right
name.
now.
Yeah, my name's wrong, so just
Yeah.
Mallory, or you can just call me Melody. I don't care.
Okay, so William, Mallory, what are you doing?
Since the crows are creeping me out, I'm gonna try and see if they'll move by. Do you think I could throw a rock up there, or at least somewhere in their vicinity?
Yeah, if you want, there's just a rock laying on the ground. Are you just trying to? Are you trying to actually hit them and do damage, or you're just trying to disperse them?
Just trying to disperse them, see if they'll move, because they're already acting weird as they are. So I'm gonna see to how far the extent till they're just gonna sit there and just be weird.
Okay, you pick up a rock, you wind up, and just go. It lands in the center of it, rolls, and they don't move. You see a few of their attention shift directly to you, but most of them are still watching the farm.
All right, something is up with these birds. Something's wrong here.
Maybe. I had some pigeons next to my house that were assholes, so could just be that.
I don't know, because any normal bird would have just flown away at the sight of a rock hitting anywhere near them. I mean, they might have come back after a minute or two, but they wouldn't have just sat there and stared more intently at you.
Could always walk up and talk to one.
I mean, you can try that. I've never heard a bird talk before.
Well, doesn't mean they'll understand, but let's talk to them.
Is that your second bottle of wine? I think it is, right?
From the ones you've seen, yes.
I like that answer.
Of the alcohol you've seen me drink, yes, this is the second one.
Do you mind if I take a sip of that?
That would be my guess.
Thank you. Mallory takes a good swig because this is going to be
Interesting.
long and interesting, especially with the alcoholic next is my partner. It's gonna loosen up a little bit.
Well, then I'll go, well, have fun, and I walk over to one of the pumpkins and sit down.
Do
Okay.
do I still have the bottle of wine on me?
Yep.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna just keep carrying that on me just to keep it away from you.
Pulls out a blast.
All right, time to go for the gin.
Oh, it's a hefty bottle of wine. I must stash it away.
Okay.
Now, as you're walking up, you do notice that there is actually like one of the crows, like a larger raven itself, is actually sitting around the entrance to the mill.
Mhm.
It's just sitting on top of the doorway.
All right, I go ahead and get a little bit closer, still minding my distance, and I go ahead and take William's advice. I attempt to talk to the crow, or
Okay.
raven rather.
What do you say?
Is there something you're hiding in here? Can I go inside?
You see the raven's beak open, and you just hear, "Be gone."
Twaff the raven evermore.
Interesting
Actually,
bird.
I just want you to roll nature check here for me here real quick.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay, yeah. You would know that it's not outside of reason that just a normal ass raven would be able to do that.
Nah, it's gotta be trained.
Yeah, it's like, it's odd.
Liv asks you can roll another perception.
Who wants to roll perception?
Liv, Naramay.
Liv, you're muted.
Yes, mother.
About this time, I send another message to Mallory. This is Bladewind. Have any more updates? You reply this message.
I do actually. I'm at the mill and there is just shitload of ravens just acting weird. And this one above a door to the mill has spoken to me, saying "be gone" when I asked to go inside. I think there's something up with this mill.
And before then, I pulled out a book to start reading, and then I kind of look up and go, "What the fuck?"
You got to roll perception to even hear that, sir.
No, he isn't even hearing. He can hear her side of the conversation, but
That's what I thought.
If I send back, I'd be like, this sounds very disturbing. A talking crow in English.
Little bit. Imagine how I feel with things staring me in the face.
Do you need my assistance?
Not right now. I think I'm okay. But you can certainly come and check it out.
Do y'all wish for me to leave Morgan unattended?
Not really. If anything, you and Williams can switch places. He's sitting on a pumpkin right now, so not much help.
Well, send him back to the farmhouse.
All right. I make my way back over to William.
Everything go well?
So far, yes, but would you mind going back to the farmhouse and checking up on Morgan for me?
Yeah. Just don't die. And I
can
do
handle myself.
bardic inspiration. And I'll walk off. Let's see. So bardic inspiration, you get a reroll once for the next 2 minutes. One reroll, I think. No, 1d6 to any roll. You have 1d6 to any ability check, attack roll, or saving throw for the next 2 minutes. Okay. Solid.
How long does that take, DM, for us to switch out or for him to get back to the...
like 5-10 minutes, 5 minutes. It's not that long. It's not that far. Okay, then as you switch, you see the similar things that she saw, the weird ass ravens.
Well, for that, when he gets up there, don't tell William. Do not leave her side. Make sure she's safe at all times. For the love of
The one
God,
talking to herself?
I'm talking to you.
But she told me to leave.
No, I'm talking about Morgan.
Who's Morgan? I wasn't introduced to her.
The one you were drunk in her house. The one that's out in the front yard doing chores. Just stay near her.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right.
Wonderful.
Go over and talk to Morgan.
How you doing?
Bladewind turns around, starts
Like
walking
that
off,
was
like
nice.
starts shaking his head, like he's like saying to himself, "I'm going to regret this." Now start heading over to the mill.
Okay. Yeah. As you walk up, once again, it's just right now, there's two people in your party who are having a staring contest with a bird.
Liv wanted to roll perception for something.
Two people?
Liv's staring at Liv's fighting a rooster.
Oh, well, she's
Yeah,
not
and
there.
she's-
They're at the barn, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're at the barn, and I'm over here having staring at this weird ass raven above the door.
Yep.
Twuff the raven evermore.
Okay then. So, what are you two gonna do with this big raven?
I'm gonna try and approach the door because I want in.
As you approach, the raven just kind of squawks at you, and before saying "be gone" again.
I flinch back because loud bird right above my head, but I press on.
Okay. What are you doing, Bladewind?
Towards the are they 50 feet in the air?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're perched on top of the.
yeah, the ones on like the roof are 50 plus feet up in the air.
Ah, cool. I want to do a thunderclap. Try to see if it does anything to him.
We're just gonna abuse animals today.
I mean, it's.
just-
But the thing is, it's like it's within 5 feet, but it thunders out to like 100 feet away.
Yeah, it's a big noise.
Yeah,
And
I
you
want to
just
see if it
don't
does
see
anything.
You get about half of their attention. They turn their gaze on you, but that's about it.
Mallory pipes up. Don't bother. They're not gonna move.
I did that right?
Yeah, it looks like it came through.
That's a DC Constitution saving throw of 15. That's what it is.
Well, they're out of range, yeah, aren't they? Yeah.
Oh, I was just saying it. I was trying it because it goes. Well, like the sound goes out to can be heard for.
Well, yeah, but the Constitution saving throws for getting caught in the spell. The
Oh.
sound's just a side effect.
Okay. Well, does the sound do anything?
No, the sound doesn't scare them off. It's just like.
Yeah.
But they are paying attention to you. Everyone back at the farmhouse, you hear a loud katoosh. It just sounds like a crack of thunder off nearby the farmhouse, out by the mill.
I sent a message to
clear day.
Rebecca and a message to William. That was me. Don't be alarmed.
That being said, as you, Mallory,
I go, ah.
begin walking through the door, the one raven above it takes flight, flies straight up, and you hear just a final "begone" before
Oh, nice.
you see these the two swarms, the just flocks of ravens take off and start circling above you.
That's wonderful. Mallory makes a comment. Well, isn't that ominous? What fun.
So, are you going to continue to open the door?
Yep.
I would like you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Both of us or her?
Everyone, because, well, time for a battle.
Yay! If only I could scroll down on this stupid sheet.
Everyone?
That'd
We're
be
like
nice.
5 minutes away. That's pretty far.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a few minutes to get there.
Please.
Yeah, it's
If you're
gonna take a
just
while.
walking, it's like 200 feet. No, it's like 500 feet away. So that would take, I'd say, for most people, 60 feet a turn. Yeah, you're not going to get here for this.
Yeah, it was,
I'm going to say you'd get here in 3 rounds if you're alerted.
I can't scroll down far enough to
Roll it from.
that.
Oh, do you have the Beyond 20 extension?
Yes, I do.
Roll it from your D&D Beyond.
Here I got this. Go to your token,
Okay.
right click. Down on the bottom right is the combat state. Click toggle combat state. There you go. And now it's just
Do I have to re-roll again?
Did I do it?
No,
there
you're on
is
there.
initiative.
Oh, I gotta
Go to the
re.
combat tracker.
Ah.
No, you're on there. You got 22.
Who?
Well,
You.
that's fun.
I don't have 22.
Yay.
It says you have 22.
I
have
definitely rolled a
5.
6 in D&D Beyond, but that was before I went into combat state.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I just hit roll all
Oh, you
on the
did?
combat tracker. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's where I got the 22.
Not
Yeah.
for you, Liv.
Yeah. Okay.
That's ugh.
So in that case, Blade One, you're up first.
Am I fighting?
You got two just got like 2 swarms of ravens just circling above you.
And they're 50 feet up in the air?
Yep.
I can't do anything. They're too high up. Well, at this time, I guess what I'll do for my action is send a message to, if I can, to both William and Labian, or
Raven.
Laban.
but wait, no, that's your real name. So William and Rebecca, we got bats over here trying to attack us. I don't know if you want to come help, but
Bats.
they're bats, right?
No, they're
Ravens. They look like bats on the screen. So Ravens coming to attack us. So I don't know if y'all want to come help or not. We might be able to handle it. But they're too high up for me for any of my stuff. So
Okay, so do you want us to put us in battle state 2 and roll?
Yes.
it's gonna take you like 5 minutes to get there anyway. But
Just in case.
I guess you'd be using your movement.
Inspiration still working for Melody?
It would be, yes. She has a bardic inspiration to use, at which point she would choose.
Okay.
Now
How does
in my
that?
turn.
Just add 1d6 to whatever you do. Is
That-
it for hitting or is it for like actual damage? I wonder.
It's to hit saving throws, fucking ability checks. It's for everything that's not a damage roll, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
No, that was for Liv. I was telling Liv.
Ah, okay. I mean, she can hear us, but you know.
So, okay, where is it? So, as you all as this all begins, I'm just gonna move you guys onto squares. Doop. Doop.
I'm very distracted at the moment talking to Morgan.
Oh, yeah. Immediately, as this begins, Mallory, you see one swarm just start diving straight for you.
Oh, nice.
And, as a result of this, let's just go here.
I don't have a shield, do I?
That'll hit.
Ouch. So that's definitely hitting me.
Yep.
All right. Since I'm a tiefling, can I use Hellish Rebuke?
That you can.
Bet.
Okay. You take 3 damage. Two. Why is this so difficult to find? So how's your health looking?
My health?
Mm-hmm.
How do I check that?
Double click your character.
All right. That would be on hit points, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So I have 9.
Yep.
That's 3.
You
so-
took 3 damage, so change that to a 6.
Okay.
In-
There you go.
Man, those ravens rolled shitty for on damage. But you got Hellish Rebuke, so go for it.
All right. What do I roll for that?
It should be on your character sheet. So go to your character sheet.
Mhm.
Features. Which resistance?
I see
Should be
it.
spellbook.
Thieves can sleight of hand, stealth, hit points, hellish resistance. That's what it is. Is it?
No, that's
No.
something different.
Ah. Damn it.
Wait, you don't have that yet.
Oh, okay, nice.
Really? I thought that was a racial trait. Or was that
It is a
cleric?
racial trait. No, it's a racial trait. It's just that depending on the spell's level, it'll you have to get like to level 5 or level 2. Or
William,
stuff like that.
you like, do you have the D or beyond 20? Because your initiative roll didn't go over to the BTT boundary.
I don't think I rolled 20. Oh, do I have to log in? I don't think I added that yet.
Yeah, beyond 20 allows your rolls to go in. Right now, you're not in the initiative.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
But you also have to right click on your character and click the little shield icon.
Yeah,
It's like
there you go. Now you're in.
so
okay.
I'm assuming whoever got sent the message starts walking towards or some shit, but I'm just going to skip through those guys. And now the second swarm of ravens is going to go. Let's see here. Go. Start flying over here. And that's going to be the end of their turn. All right. right, Mallory, you're up. You've got like 20 ravens in front of you,
Nice.
just pecking you and scratching you.
Oh, they're down below now. They're within range.
Yep, for her.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to try attacking them with my short sword, just kind of trying to get them off me while also trying to do some damage.
Okay.
Why am I naming it? Oh, there we go.
And then after you do that, Mel, you changed your max hit points, not your current hit points.
God damn it. Let me just. Nice. So, what do I roll for attacking them?
So you go to your character sheet, right?
Yep.
Click inventory. And
Oh,
then
I see.
Then go over to the short sword, hover over the icon, it'll show you a dice. You click that dice.
Got it. All right. That makes
Now
things
it's
easier.
there, and it's like roll the attack, and then if you hit, roll the damage.
there you go.
That hits.
Okay. I can choose critical hit or normal.
Normal.
Yeah,
Nice.
not bad.
Is there anything else you want to do with like your bonus action or something?
I'll tell her to move back away if you can.
Yeah, just to get away from them.
At least like 15 away.
Yeah, just to get away from them in general. Out of the way for so Blade One can do an attack of some sort.
You can move through. You can move like 6 squares any direction you want. But I will tell you, attacks of opportunity are a thing, and these ravens can do it.
Yeah, just gonna go over this way.
So, yep. Ravens are gonna raven.
The Raven.
You might not be going anywhere.
Yay.
I mean, unless I have Sentinel.
Nope, you're down.
As she goes to walk away, as she turns to run, you just get slashed and pecked, and you just. One of the ravens somehow hits you on the top of the head, and you just fall unconscious.
Amazing.
Right here.
Taken out by a bunch of ravens. I mean, they're big birds. Those are big birds.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, after you attacked, you were able to stab like 3 of them, but. Okay then. And now. Blade One. You just witnessed a person get mauled to unconsciousness by a bunch of ravens.
They still in that location?
Yep, they're prone on the ground.
No, I'm talking about the.
The ravens.
Yeah, the ravens are still right there, yep.
So each block is 5 feet.
Yep. What are you wondering?
Huh? I'm just
What are you
moving.
wondering?
I'm just moving.
Okay.
Am I still in 15 feet of her?
Yes.
All right, well, I'd like to go here then. 5, 2. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave.
There it is. Okay, what's the save the raven's gotta make?
It should show up there. Constitution save DC 15.
Okay.
Nope, failed.
Roll
Take
damage.
6 damage.
It's already there. 6 damage.
Okay. You just let loose, just this boom out of your hands, and you just watch 6 ravens just get fucking slapped out of the air.
Are they dead?
You killed a few of them.
Nice.
Yo. Do I have any movement left? Let's see. 10 more feet of movement. So I'll get right here and prepare. Get my tiefling friend up. Which, by the way, this whole time, Mallory, you see me not really looking directly at you.
Mhm.
So.
Okay then, so now
Oh, I got an intern, don't I? My turn.
these ravens, these are some pissed ravens right now.
I can't imagine why.
Someone tried to enter the building they were guarding. Someone stabbed their friends. They just got hit with a thunderclap. They're attacking you. You see these ravens just fly at your face with the intention of poking out your eyes.
Amazing. Just like the movie Birds.
Oh,
Quick, find a phone booth.
these ravens are rolling well as far as attacking.
The ones
Yeah,
that
they
it's
are.
supposed to be their turn is the one that's far away, by the way.
Yeah.
No. Really? Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you highlight them over the turn order, it shows which one.
Ah. I thought this guy was that guy, but meh.
Hey.
Hopefully you weren't damaging the wrong one then.
I have been because I've been running over this entire encounter with this guy.
Just
over
switch
here,
places
being the
with
first
them.
one.
Amazing.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Just a quick switcheroo. All good.
That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Storm is fine. A quick little editing and never happened.
Wait, how did they attack her if you're did the wrong ones?
Because
Oh, attack opportunity. Never mind. That's what it
Yes.
was.
Mhm.
there we go. So, yep, that hit you now. Shaboopy. And they,
hit.
yeah. Oof.
Damn.
For 6 damage.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Damn. Lives into a bunch of birds. Overgrown chickens.
I'm now at 5 health.
Yep.
Ugh.
All right
It's a
then.
good thing we split up.
There's a reason why I didn't go in there. You looked
These
really
ravens.
suspicious.
You see,
And then-
these ravens are actually flying towards the farmhouse.
Better warn Morgan to go inside because the Raven's about to peck out her eyes.
Yeah, and they're flying fast. Like,
Yeah, they're big birds, and they're not that far away, so.
yeah, there's like this full swarm is just flying directly for the farmhouse. Like
Ugh.
the rest of you would notice that.
Mhm.
That the Morgan sees that and she just drops the pail and bolts inside.
Good, good, good.
Anyway, death saving throw for Mallory.
Okay. And that's just a regular d20, right?
You go to your screen and it should be.
Yeah, go to your character sheet.
Yep.
Go back to attributes.
Mm-hmm.
And on the right side, under resource 1, 2, and 3, there will be a death save button.
See it. says you do not need to roll death saves because your positive number of points.
Oh, change it to 0.
Yeah, change this.
The hit points is 0, right?
Yep.
Got it.
And does she get an extra 1d6 for the saving roll, death throw?
She can if she wants to use the bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I'd like to use the inspiration.
I think you can check after you roll, can't you, though? And see if you need it or not. Right.
Yeah, you can roll it. Well, death saving throws are tricky
Mm-hmm.
because you choose to use the bardic inspiration after you see the roll, but before you know if you succeed or fail.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I better.
But you can adjust it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Barely a
Okay.
success.
It's still 1, though.
Yep.
So she's at 1 health.
Nope.
She's got to make 2 more.
Yeah, I've got to
2 more
do
positives,
3.
then she's not bleeding out.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
So it's my turn. No, it's
next up is William. William, there's a flock of ravens flying at you from the fucking windmill.
So I'm on the map now. Finally.
Stoop. No, you guys are still back at the farm, but the other flock of ravens is going towards you guys.
And I'm right next to the
You're
village.
next to the farmhouse. Yes.
Because I was probably talking to her.
Yeah. She ran back inside the minute she saw those ravens.
Alright.
These
So
ravens are about 300 feet away, but they'll be here within the next 20 seconds.
okay, so I'll probably be talking to her, and I was like, going, so you grew up here? And then when we see the ravens, I'll go like, shit, and then I'll yell, hey, girls in the barn, outside, and I'll just be going like this, pointing.
Don't worry, I already sent them the message, and I sent you a message too. Apparently, you're too drunk to understand.
Nice.
I said Rebecca and Nerime should be outside the house maybe next turn.
Yeah, like you guys would have been walking out and stuff, but yeah. Then back to you, Blade One.
Alrighty, so I'll kneel next to Mallory and do healing hands.
Okay. So that she gets 1 HP back.
Yep. So she basically stabilizes.
Yep, you have 1 HP and you're back up.
Just one person.
It's like, don't not tell her. Even though you're a tiefling, don't die on me.
Nice.
Ugh.
Just grunts in response because I am hurt.
Birds. Why is it birds?
Basically, like birds of all the things.
Is
Of all
that
the
an
things.
action?
Healing hands.
Yeah, it is an action. So, and I'll stand my ground because I don't want them to do an attack of opportunity. So,
All right then. Swarm of ravens. Attack! What's your AC?
who, me?
Yeah,
Yes.
16.
they miss.
Assa!
Nice.
I do one of those
You're
matrix moves.
Like the flock of birds is starting to thin out to a point of a manageable amount of birds. So it's just like holding your cloak up in between you and a bunch of birds that are pecking you. It's like, ah, you motherfuckers. Eh. So now I'm assuming, Rebecca, that you're coming out of the stable or cabin, whatever the hell you want to call it,
Yep. Barn.
back at the farm.
Burn.
How far away am I from the house?
You're only like 40 feet away from the house. You do see the swarm of ravens fast approaching.
This
So I
music is
can
so
use-
random.
So I can use my movement and dash for my action to get to the house, right?
That you can.
Okay. So I'll do that. So I'll use use up 60 feet of movement, and I'll end my turn.
Got it. Narami? Narame? What you doing, Liv? I haven't heard her talk in a while. Is she good?
Yeah,
She's just been writing in the chat in the game.
Yeah, her family's asleep.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, it's late for her. She can't be speaking right now. Lest she have to get on the offline.
So, where's she at?
She's back at the farmhouse.
I want to go to the thing because cause chaos. She says.
Okay, you can move 60 feet towards the raven flock.
We haven't acknowledged you.
Yeah.
We're here. I can see.
You just can't do anything till next turn.
Oh.
She's probably gonna take her 60 feet too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, then going back to the combat check. This swarm of ravens moves 100 feet closer to the farmhouse. They're now 200 feet away from the farmhouse. And actually, they're 140 feet away from Liv, so. Mallory,
Hey.
you are prone on the ground. You got a bunch of white light pumped into you by the more holy by the second looking man who you met today.
Holier than thou, okay.
All you saw was my white eyes.
You saw his eyes flash pure white, and then you kind of healed, so draw what
Nice.
conclusions with that you will.
Just not gonna question it, be like, got a healer. It's all good. I'm not dying on the floor. It's all good.
I shout to you. Oh, I don't shout to you. Well, I can only do that once per day, so don't go down again.
Try not to. I wasn't planning on getting knocked out by a bird.
So I'm guessing you're attacking birds.
Is there any way I can heal up a little bit?
You have a healing potion, or you have spells?
Checking the spell book I have. I can't pronounce that.
That's thaumaturgy, and no, that does not heal.
Nice. Inventory.
There is a significant lack of healing for your character.
Nice.
You're gonna have to wait until after the encounter to heal.
Alright. Alrighty then. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack as best I can.
Okay.
Gonna use.
Yeah, dagger.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue using the short sword.
Okay.
Okay. And then roll.
And
Your audio
because
cut
the ravens
out.
are within 5 feet. Oh, okay. Because the ravens are within 5 feet of Blade Wing, you get sneak attack.
Awesome. So.
Roll the damage for the short sword.
Oh wait. You just do that first.
Yep.
Yep.
And then roll sneak attack damage. Ooh.
Okay.
as you just get up, you are so mad, and you just start hacking and slashing away at birds. They're just falling to the ground
Nice.
until there's that one raven that was sitting above the door left. It's staring you both down. You were so close to ending these birds. Look at the health bar.
I can't see the health bar. You have it turned off.
Oh my god. Wait. Is that the health bar? Or am I looking at the health bar? Am I...
On yours.
Maybe? If so, it's basically black.
They have
Or,
one
like,
health
nothing.
left.
Yeah, I can't. Nice.
So is that the end of your turn?
Can I yell at the bird?
Go ahead.
Alright. I yell at it. I had something in mind I wanted to yell. What did I want to yell at it? I wanted to taunt it. Is that all you got? How's that?
All right.
I'm like, I kind of whisper in your, you wouldn't be able to say that until I give you your life. So, nice try.
William, the birds are getting closer.
To the house.
Yeah, they're coming towards the house. They're 200 feet
And-
away now.
Then the other two went running towards the tower.
Rebecca went into the house with Morgan. Naomi started. Didn't you start sprinting towards the house? Or?
Yeah, towards the birds, just out, not inside the house.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you went to the house. No. Okay. Yeah, the
Yeah,
other two are
towards the
sprinting.
house.
Yeah, the other two are sprinting towards the birds.
That's a weird. Okay, let's see. Guess I'll go into the house and knock because Bladewind said to make sure she didn't die.
All right then. She'll open the door and just be like, "Get in here now, please, please. Just if you're coming in, come in, please."
Just no need to worry. Just some birds. It's not like anyone's gonna die from them. Close to her.
Smashed cut to to a swarm of birds, absolutely terrorizing the two PCs at the mill.
Oh yeah, no one's gonna die. Me. Dies.
So
Now-
yeah, I'm just protecting the NPC then.
Okay. Blade one. There's one bird left. What do you do?
I'll tell Mallory, I got this. You see, bring my hands out like this. You see lightning emanating from it, and I'll do shocking grasp to the bird.
Okay.
Roll for an attack. 12. Is that enough?
Unfortunately, it is not. No, wait, that just hits.
Hey!
Hey, we did it! Or at least
Well, I mean,
for that
I
flop.
gotta roll my damage.
You grab the bird by the neck and you just shock the bird to death.
Oh, that's gruesome. Just, we're having fried raven tonight.
Hey,
And
gotta
just
eat.
like that, you have killed 24 ravens, and their bodies lay in a small pile around you.
Can I do something?
No, we're still in combat because this ain't done yet.
Oh, okay.
And with my movement, I start heading towards the other bird. Or actually, how far away are those other birds?
200 feet by now.
Nice.
I'll start working towards. I was like, they got those. I'll head towards the mill
Got it.
with all my movement. Will I get inside the mill?
Yeah, you can open the door and get inside the mill. There's no map for inside the mill because I'm lazy. But I'll just say, as you open the door, you can see it's your average mill. The inside's mostly open, with the central mechanism for like the giant crushing wheel that just goes around to turn wheat into flour and all that stuff. All that's still in here. And just at first glance, you can't see if anything's really wrong.
Okay. In my turn.
Okay.
I go to the bathroom.
All right, Rebecca.
Okay, really quick though, Liv says she's sorry, but she has to go to bed because she's got school and stuff tomorrow.
Damn it.
Okay, this isn't going to last much longer. We're probably going to end after the once you deal
Attack.
with the rest of these.
Okay. Am I close enough to attack the birds? Or are they close
Birds?
enough where I can attack them? Yeah.
Let's see here. What do you have in your inventory? You very much could take out your longbow.
Okay. Short bow.
Short bow? Okay.
Yeah, you said I could switch
Yeah.
for a short bow.
Okay.
Okay. So I can shoot at him?
What's the range on that bow though?
It does not say.
Oh, it's 80.
Oh, 80.
Short range,
Yep.
normal range is 80. Long range is 320. So you can take a shot at the birds. You'll just be at disadvantage.
Okay. Are they how far away from them?
They are currently 140 feet away from you.
140?
Yep.
So I'll use my 30 feet movement to get somewhat closer,
Okay.
and then I'll shoot at them.
Okay.
At disadvantage though?
Yep.
Okay. Wait, is there something I need to click for disadvantage?
You should be able to
There
click
we
it and there'll be options, yeah.
Yep.
12.
Just hit. You hit. You just hit.
4.
Okay. You see the arrow fly up, and even though it's at such long range, right? I've got to see here real quick. If I remember correctly, ravens have a thing, or swarms do. Well, I did that wrong for the other ones, but we'll do it right here. Because apparently, I thought they were just resistant to piercing damage. Apparently, they're resistant to all damage, to all
Nice.
physical damage.
Oh.
Considering the vast majority of damage the other swarm took was magical, anyways, that's fine. But yeah, so
Yeah, I did all the work. Okay.
I tried.
so they take half.
yeah, you are able to take out one of the ravens with your one attack, but doing anything else?
Nope. I'll end my turn.
I was thinking like action surge, second arrow. But you're
Nah, I'll wait till they get closer.
You don't have action surge yet either.
I'd say that's level 2 or 3.
Okay. I'll say just do something quick for her. Inventory. Yeah, she's in range to yeah. That'll be good. I'll say that Narumi follows your lead. She takes out her hand crossbow. Just hits herself.
Wow.
Lucky
Amazing.
12s.
Yeah. I don't think she'd use any of the really bad blood hunter shit yet, but
She might. She likes to cause trouble, so
Yeah, she would have done something horrible.
if she could have, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, oh, never mind. She doesn't have that yet.
We're level 1s, okay? We don't have much.
Yeah. Me wanted to use Hellish Rebuke. Nope.
In that case, I'll just roll damage. You see her, she's able to shoot another raven out of the sky. Oh, there we go. Two. The ravens. The ravens are mad. They're getting shot with arrows. You see them dive towards you and start, instead of going towards the farmhouse, they start aiming for you two. And they just spear straight in line to you. They are now 20 feet in front of you.
Okay.
Mallory.
Hello.
Mallory.
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 All right. Can I mess with the bodies of the ravens at all?
What?
You can. What would you like to do?
I would like to take a couple of feathers.
You're gonna loot the ravens.
Yep. I'm gonna loot the ravens. I want them feathers, okay?
Go
That
ahead.
might be a
you
little
take-
steamy.
That's fine.
You can find some good-looking raven feathers.
All right. What do I roll for that?
It's not that hard. You walk up to a dead raven, you find a nice feather.
Basically. No.
Add pouch of raven feathers to your inventory.
I can. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Not that one.
I know they are, but I don't want to have to
Okay.
refit them for next round or for next video.
Here
Since
we
we're about
go.
to end anyway. It's because she left and
And I cannot
Yeah.
see that. I can't scroll any further down to.
Are you sure it doesn't let you scroll on your character sheet?
Want me to share?
I'll
can I
just do
share
it
my
for you.
screen? Yes, please. Thank you. So I can't scroll any further down past string 10. I can't see any further than that. Wait, is my Google Chrome like outlandishly? No, okay. It just hates me. Perfect.
I'll do it for you. I got it here.
I thank you.
yeah, they're all cropped. I can't move them. I have to recrop the thing. I'm not doing.
Okay, there you go.
Yay!
I'm
I can
guessing
use-
you're just sitting in the house with Morgan, just like, hi. So, they're birds. You don't have to be this scared. Is that an accurate assessment of what's happening?
I was like, yeah, there's birds. No one's gonna die. And then I kind
Yeah.
of make myself comfy on one of her chairs or furnitures.
Got it?
Sit down, pull out an apple. Hungry? Then I just take out a knife and start cutting one and eating.
Got it.
That's all I started doing. So
Okay, then. In that case, next, Ladwin, will you continue your search of this old windmill?
We'll send a message, but it's going to take an action. So I'll do an investigation check at the windmill
Okay.
if I can.
Roll me investigation then. Yep. You're just gonna move around inside, see why those ravens didn't want you to be in here.
18 for investigation.
Okay. It's not that hard to miss. Well, if someone wasn't looking, they might overlook it, but you, knowing you're looking for something more demonic and infernal nature, as you're walking around inside, you notice that in the center of the grindstone that the windmill has at its center, carved into the actual rock in some form of, like, just chipped into it, there's a circle, like an arcane circle of some kind.
Is there any writing?
None that you can read.
None that I can read.
The circle itself is completely filled with writing, but none that you can read, yeah. So, you doing anything else?
What language is that?
You don't know.
Ooh.
So that's the end of your turn, or not?
Yeah, I'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. The ravens are 20 feet in front of you and closing fast.
I'd like to switch back to my sword and shield,
Okay.
and I'll use my some of my movement to get up right up next to them and swing at them.
Okay, make an attack then.
Oof. Bad. Gonna.
Natural 1. So
Ugh.
Yeah.
as you're running up, it's like, okay, birds. And then you trip. As you're running, your foot hits a vine from, like, a pumpkin vine, and you just go ass over tea kettle, and you are now prone in front of the ravens.
Ugh.
She would. She would too. Okay, well, I
Yeah,
guess.
she would. Yeah, she would.
I guess I'm ending my turn because I don't think getting up is a bonus action.
Well, getting up is... Yeah. Depending on how you read the rules, getting up is half of your movement.
Yeah, and I used at least half already. So
Exactly, so...
yeah.
That's the end of your turn, I guess. Yeah. Once again,
I read Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Infernal.
yeah, it's either it's one of the two.
So what did it say?
Wait, you know it?
Yeah.
What languages do you know?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Infernal.
Oh, it's infernal.
What does it
This
say?
is it's a binding circle.
Oh.
It's a circle that's essentially... No, wait, you wouldn't know. You know, you can read it, but you don't know what the circle does. It's a magic circle and infernal. That's all you can tell as of this moment.
Sorcerer wouldn't know what it means. Okay.
It's Arcana check territory is what this is.
I guess I'll wait till my next turn.
Yeah. Narami's gonna follow your lead and just go in for us a couple scimitar attacks.
Laugh as she runs by me for eating shit.
Yep.
Are you down? You're down?
Yeah, I fell. I tripped.
Nat one
Oh, you're
on
not.
attack roll, so
I tripped.
But you're not out.
Correct.
no.
Oh, you just lean on. Okay. You're probably like this.
So you guys might know what fighting style did Narami take?
She didn't select one.
Was that not yet, or?
I think that's third
I can-
level, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh, it's second level. It's second level, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just wondering because it says double-bladed scimitar, and I'm wondering is that two scimitars or is that just one scimitar?
It's one with both sides are sharp.
Yeah, I was just wondering if she was trying to do like dual wielder.
No.
Cool, I understand Infernal too. I just checked it.
Some martial weapon, two-handed.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got some special properties here.
Yeah.
All right then. So, attack. A normal. Fucking Christ, you two.
Oh god.
So she is 100% going to use that bonus action attack she has.
There you go.
And there, finally. Okay. And this is going to be...
It's actually only 1d4 as the bonus.
Yeah.
So 4.
Yep.
And then half because they're resistant, correct?
Yep.
So 2.
2 points of damage.
You're chipping away at the Ravens. You're getting there. You're doing stuff.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, hey, they flew away, you know.
The Ravens, seeing that their attackers fall on the ground, will descend upon you.
And they get advantage because I'm prone.
Yep.
Ugh. That's fun.
But I did take out my shield, so I should have 19 AC still.
That's it. Yeah, that's good. Attack advantage. They hit.
Yes, I do. Oof.
They do 8 damage. As you get mobbed by crows.
What joy.
I like how everyone, whoever would have heard Morgan's story, was like, she's afraid of birds that won't leave the spot where they used to make flour. Why? Versus smash cut to armored knight on the ground getting mauled by a pack of ravens.
There you
Damn
go.
birds.
All right, Millery.
E.
If you look back, you can see that. No, wait, that's too far. You can see that someone has engaged the ravens off in the distance. But it's up to you what you do. You're sitting here with 1 HP and a pumpkin patch surrounded by dead ravens.
We might as well go
With a-
inside.
Yeah, I was gonna go inside the mill. I'm not gonna go fight.
All right.
Help you decipher what's going on, because I can read Infernal too. Of course I can, I'm a tiefling.
Yeah, exactly. So you're gonna go in there and try and see. What are you gonna do once you're in there? Are you just
This is
gonna
so
try and
weird.
decipher the?
I
Well,
tell her
I'm
what
gonna
I
go over-
see, and
So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to decipher this circle and what it might do.
Arcana check then.
Okay, let me just. There we go.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Nice.
hey, you tell me what the hell it does?
22. And a nat 20.
The sorcerer? Oh yes, it is a magic circle. But what does it do? Rogue, who has been an orphan most of her life. Oh yes, it does this.
She's well informed though.
I am
You
very
look
well
at her.
informed. Cause
Background.
Reasons.
yeah, background reasons. Not that you'll know. Well,
Yeah,
the DM
but you
knows,
know.
but
Yeah, DM knows my stuff too.
Just know I've been around lots of people, so I picked up a couple things.
You would know, based on some other things and related facts, stitching it all together, you would know that this is a summoning / controlling circle of an infernal creature. Based on the way it's written, it's more than likely used to control a devil of some kind.
Nice.
Great.
I go
I know we're
ahead
playing
and-
Descent to Avernus.
I go ahead and relay this information to Bladewind, explaining it all.
I just say, wish I knew to spell. So,
I like it.
huh?
Oh, continue.
I would just be like, well, we can't really do much about this right now, so I think we might need to go try to help our friends.
Mallory kind of
Don't worry, you're a rogue. You can just hide behind a pumpkin and kill him.
I'm gonna go hide in the pumpkin patch later.
basically like I'm gonna go ahead and sneak around a little bit, get out of the way, because I'm low on HP.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a ranged attack with my longbow if I go into battle.
That's fine.
So,
Good idea.
1 second. I'm just gonna
If you have
look.
any more movement, I recommend using it to get out.
Okay.
You have a longbow, okay, right?
Yep, I got a longbow.
No, you have a short bow.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
I thought it was a
So I
longbow.
think you and I both start with short bows.
Yeah,
Damn it.
rogues have,
Alright.
rogues have a short bow, and which is there is no way in hell you like with a longbow you could probably hit that shot. You could probably attack the ravens from where you're at.
Yep.
Not with a short bow.
Nope.
So there you go. That's the end of your term. William, are you continuing your conversation and peeling an apple?
Yeah, by this time I've taken out.
Mallory,
taken out
did
a
you do your
T-set
movement?
from my movement?
I was talking to Mallory. She didn't do her movement at getting out. Go ahead, William.
Then I'll take out like a tea set from my bag, start setting up, and says, "Do you have any hot water that you can boil, like a kettle?"
Put a tea party in there, aren't you?
She
I,
looks at you.
I like William's character.
I love William's character. This is amazing.
Oh yes. Do you have? Is there anywhere I can boil the water?
A spot of tea.
She just
Well-
looks at you like with the. She just looks at you like, huh? There's a fireplace. I mean, she has a fire going for lunch.
To be fair, he's doing what I told him to do, but even though I sent him a message, he didn't understand.
It's like,
So
it's wonderful, and I'll go
So-
over and start trying to make boil water.
okay, so you use your action to start making tea. Blade one.
I'm gonna use all my movement. How far away are they? 200 feet still?
They are currently about 300 feet away.
So I guess I'll start making my way to them.
Okay.
So
Just starts
10,
jogging.
15, 20.
That's 30 feet if you wanted to do a full-on action. Just
10, 15, 20. There you go.
perfect. Rebecca, you're getting mauled by ravens.
I would like to not be prone anymore.
Hey, you can stand up.
All right.
After your move.
I will swing at them again.
Okay, go for it.
$17.
That hits.
5.
You're slowly chipping away. Every time you swing, a couple ravens drop.
Okay, let's see. That's a reaction. That's an action. I will do second
Second wind.
wind
Yeah,
as well.
I figured. Oof, there you go.
9.
Back up to
So
full.
back to full. And then I will end my turn.
Okay. Naomi, not one to be outdone, continues her crusade to hit ravens with a big sword. That hits. And then second attack. Hits. Now let's do this. And she ends up doing
She finishes them off, doesn't she?
4, 8, 12. She does a grand total of 6 damage after everything to it. And actually takes out a decent chunk of ravens. That'll be her turn. The ravens, not liking what just happened, turn to Naomi, sorry, and do as these ravens do.
Figure out to fist the camera.
They do not hit. She is able to keep the ravens from pecking out her eyes. Mel, what's up?
Hello.
What you doing?
I'm still at like 1 HP, man. I want to join them, but like, can I sneak around into the house and go in to try and heal up a little bit before I engage in battle again?
I mean, you still got to get to the house first. I mean, you're 400 feet away from it.
Very true. So I'd like to make my way to the house.
I mean, you gotta cross us anyway to get there, right?
God damn it.
I mean, you specifically as a rogue, you got cunning action. No, cunning action second level, ain't it?
Yeah, we don't get any cool stuff to second level, all right?
Mm-mm.
Second,
I'm
third,
sorry.
fifth.
So, every level. But no, I'm just used to, because second level stuff is almost always in the game. It's just not, I'm not used to it not being here.
That's okay. All good.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be over after this session.
Yay.
So yeah, you can do full force 60 feet.
Cool. Just gonna yoink.
Continues to make tea, I presume.
Yeah, is the water done?
Nah, the water's gonna take like a minute or two to boil.
Well, while it's boiling, then I'll cast Unseen Servant and command it to set up the dinner table.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, spell slots.
So yeah. Oh, while it's setting up, I'll like pull out a flower, put it in like a
So
Set
you set to work beautifying this, you and your servant. It's like this peasant home, it needs more pizzazz, like right now.
So yeah, I'll try to invite her to take a seat and by the fire, and we'll have a conversation.
Okay. Bladewin, move 60 feet closer.
Yep.
So that now there's literally no one left on the battle map, but we're still using it.
How close are they now?
Now they would be at, I think, yeah, they were at 300, 120 closer, 280 away.
All right, oh,
Yeah.
Couple more turns.
It would be like 180 away.
only I could fly. At the 3rd level.
Continue to fight birds.
Yes. My turn.
Oh.
I'll swing.
That's a hit. You continue to chip away at the birds.
All right.
How the bird's looking.
The birds, there's currently 8 birds left in the swarm. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's the end of your turn.
Yep. Narame.
Two. Actually, it might be just go up and this. Normal. That hits. Damage. Not a lot of damage. Attacks again. Hits. And doing a total damage. She kills 4 ravens with her big sword.
How many more's left?
A lot of birds.
There's 4 ravens left, and they all decide that it's time for Narame to get clawed and lose her eyes.
Oh, jeez.
Two. They miss.
Nice.
There's 4 birds. They are not hard to fight off at the moment.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be the one explaining to Liv that she lost her character's eyes. She wasn't even here.
Don't worry, I got this, guys.
All right, so you're now 180 feet. Presuming you move all your movement towards the birds, you are 180 feet away. Melody.
No.
Hello. All right, I'm gonna try and keep the attention off of me instead of
Actually-
getting into the house.
Yeah, you're close enough. Your short bow could take. You could take a couple shots with your short bow if you wanted.
Okay. Can I do that and still get into the house?
You wouldn't be able to make the house anyway, because
Oh.
you're 180 feet away from the birds and 200 and some feet away from the house.
Okay.
And you can make sneak attack damage with range, I believe.
Bet. All right. I'll attack
She
the birds.
can't because she's at disadvantage.
Ah,
Oh,
nice.
okay.
'Cause it's long range.
Too
Yeah.
too far. Okay.
Yeah. I'll take a shot at the birds.
Okay. So that case, just short bow at disadvantage.
Do. Short bow. Hey,
Nice.
There you go.
that's not bad.
These disadvantage rolls are so high.
I know, right? A boom. Oh. As you guys are sitting there fighting them, you see just an arrow come out of nowhere and just skewer 3 birds with the one arrow. So now there's 1 bird left flying in front of you, still being aggressive. Once
Is she anywhere near me?
Yeah, you two are basically beside each other, running towards them.
She's pretty
Just gonna-
far. I'll be like, nice shot.
Thanks.
You continue to make the peasantry household presentable.
Oh god.
Close as the tea done.
It has been 12 seconds.
Watching our kettle never boils.
I'm getting impatient with the teaching.
After 12 seconds?
It's much longer in my head.
Fucking great.
Combat always is. Combat always is.
So, out of boredom, I try to say, I'm William. Call me Will. And you are? I forgot.
Morgan?
Morgan. It's fantastic. What a beautiful name. Would you like to hear some poetry?
Moving on.
Yeah, I think that was 6 seconds.
This is.
Run another 60
120
feet.
You're within 120 feet
God.
now.
Me?
Yep.
After the 60 feet run just now? I was
Yep.
already 120 feet because I moved before she did.
You were at 180.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
were at 180 before. Now you're at 120.
These bats can fly.
Now I'm just gonna look at your spells real quick.
I don't have
Nope.
anything.
You don't have any of those.
Yep. Level 1, man. Level 1.
Oh, one.
I can cast
Eldritch
dancing.
Blast.
I can cast dancing lights over there. How about that?
Yes, destruct the birds. Oh,
Or send a
nice.
message to the bird. Hey, I'll do this. William at wire. Send a message to the birds. This is your last chance to run away with your lives. You can reply to this message.
You don't speak bird, but you get the distinct feeling of fuck you.
Cool. In my turn.
Okay. Rebecca. There's
All
one
right.
bird in front of you.
Let's make the swing. Damn, she misses. 8.
The one bird. Birds are agile little shits. It's hard to hit this bird.
Alright, end my turn.
And once again,
Near me.
she comes in with just ready to kill this bird. And
She
misses
missed.
the first attack.
That arrow threw us off. Threw us off our groove. We were still like, wow, got 3 birds in one shot.
Wow.
She misses the first one, and then with her backswing, she finally hits this bird. And I don't know. It's possible. No, it's not possible. She fucking decapitates. She kills one bird. She hits it. It has 1 hit point. It's dead.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 1d4 left, so
Nice.
should
And
kill it.
just like that, you have killed all 48 ravens that were there. And
Finally.
combat has finished.
Rebecca's like, I hate birds, I hate chickens, I hate roosters.
Well,
And with everything going down like that, Bladewin and Mallory, you're able to reach both Nermi and Rebecca as they just finish beating up birds.
I give him a solid thumbs up and let him know there's a summoning portal of some sort for a devil-like entity in the mule back there, so I can't do much about it right now. I don't have dispel type of magic, but can't really do much about it. But we definitely need a long rest to heal up. So where is William at?
He ran inside with the lady, Rebecca replies, and haven't seen him since. Who knows what he's doing in there?
Smash cut to him reading poetry while his unseen servant makes tea.
So yeah, I try to tell
Rebecca-
Steve. I try to tell Steve that he cannot be trusted.
Rebecca says, maybe we should stay here for the night. That's a long walk back.
What, to the house?
Back to the taverns. Long walk back to the tavern.
That's what I said. I already talked to her. She's got rooms for us where we can stay in the barn.
Yeah.
We should definitely take her up on that offer.
Yep.
Of course.
I want to go inside and heal up.
Okay. And with that, a short rest being done, the four of you walking back to the farmhouse.
Short
Already-
rest?
Well, not yet.
Oh.
With you guys walking back to over there, there already being a small tea party being set up. That's where we'll leave it off tonight. And you all level up to level 2.
Yay!
Yay.
How do I do that?
We'll do that on our D&D Beyond character sheet.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, hold on. Thank you for everybody for joining us. You don't have to watch this. See you next time in episode 2, where maybe we have most of this,
One again.
where we get maybe more smoother. Hopefully it was at least entertaining. But next time,
Yes.
peace.
Standing at the crossroads between a life